The Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church stands as a beacon of ancient Christianity, its roots tracing back to the earliest centuries of the faith. This venerable institution has long been intertwined with Ethiopian identity, its history a tapestry woven with the threads of both glory and struggle. Today, the church faces a new chapter in its long story, a time of both challenge and resilience. For centuries, the Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church held a position of significant influence in the country. It played a central role in shaping the spiritual, cultural, and even political landscape of Ethiopia. The church's monasteries, scattered across the rugged highlands, served as centers of learning and faith, preserving ancient manuscripts and nurturing generations of scholars. However, the latter half of the 20th century brought about dramatic changes. The rise of a Marxist government in 1974 led to the separation of church and state, diminishing the church's traditional authority. This period also saw the growth of other Christian denominations, particularly evangelical Protestantism, which presented new challenges to the Orthodox Church's long-held dominance. The Ethiopian Orthodox Church now finds itself navigating a complex and evolving religious landscape. While it remains a cornerstone of Ethiopian society, it faces internal divisions, external pressures, and a changing demographic landscape that raise questions about its future. As the church grapples with these challenges, its capacity for resilience and adaptation will be severely tested. The Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church is renowned for its ancient rituals and liturgy, which have been preserved through centuries. Festivals such as Timkat and Meskel are celebrated with great fervor, reflecting the deep-rooted traditions and vibrant spirituality of the Ethiopian people. The architectural marvels of the church, including the rock-hewn churches of Lalibela, stand as testaments to the faith and ingenuity of its followers. The church's rich collection of icons, religious paintings, and artifacts further underscores its historical and cultural significance. Recent years have witnessed growing tensions between the Ethiopian government and the Orthodox Church. In a move that sent shockwaves through the Orthodox community, the government imposed an entry ban on 3 prominent archbishops in February 2024. This decision, widely seen as an attempt to exert control over the church, sparked outrage and protests from the faithful. The government cited unspecified problems as the reason for the ban, further fueling suspicions of interference in church affairs. The archbishops, seen as influential figures within the church, were prevented from attending a crucial Holy Synod meeting, a gathering of high-ranking clergy responsible for making key decisions. Despite the lifting of the ban in May 2025, the relationship between the church and the government remains strained. Accusations of government-backed violence against Orthodox followers, particularly in the Oromia region, have further inflamed tensions. The church and its followers find themselves in a precarious position, seeking to maintain their religious freedom while navigating the complexities of a changing political landscape. The specter of violence has cast a dark shadow over the Ethiopian Orthodox Church, particularly in the Oromia region. The tragic killing of 4 monks at the Zakwala Abo Monastery in February 2024 sent shockwaves through the Orthodox community and highlighted the growing vulnerability of religious minorities. The attack, attributed to Oromo nationalists, remains a source of deep pain and outrage for Orthodox Christians. The monastery, a place of peace and spiritual retreat, became a scene of senseless violence, a stark reminder of the fragility of religious harmony. The government's response to the attack further exacerbated tensions. Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed accused the church of harboring rebels at the monastery, a claim vehemently denied by church leaders. This accusation, seen by many as an attempt to justify the attack and discredit the church, deepened the rift between the government and the Orthodox community. The incident in Oromia serves as a chilling reminder of the challenges faced by the Ethiopian Orthodox Church in an increasingly volatile environment. In the face of these challenges, the Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church is actively seeking to revitalize its ranks and counter the growing influence of evangelical Protestantism. Recognizing the importance of engaging younger generations, the Church has embarked on initiatives aimed at fostering spiritual growth and theological understanding among the youth. One notable example is the Ethiopian Generation Jandareba movement, which focuses on providing theological training to young people. This initiative seeks to equip the next generation of Orthodox Christians with the knowledge and skills to articulate and defend their faith in a rapidly changing religious marketplace. The Church's efforts extend beyond theological training, encompassing a range of activities designed to engage young people. From youth groups and summer camps to social media outreach and contemporary worship services, the Ethiopian Orthodox Church is adapting its approach to resonate with the aspirations and concerns of younger generations. Section 5. The Russian Orthodox Church, a new player on the African stage? Adding another layer of complexity to the religious landscape is the growing presence of the Russian Orthodox Church in Africa. Since 2021, the Russian Church has steadily expanded its footprint across the continent, establishing over 200 parishes by July 2023. This expansion, seen by some as part of a broader Russian strategy to increase its global influence, has not gone unnoticed by the Ethiopian Orthodox Church. While the Russian Orthodox Church's presence in Africa is still relatively small compared to other Christian denominations, its expansion raises questions about its potential impact on existing religious communities. Some observers view the Russian Church's arrival as a challenge to the historical dominance of the Ethiopian Orthodox Church, particularly given its traditional ties to the Patriarchate of Alexandria, which has condemned Russia's invasion of Ukraine. The Russian Church's strategy in Africa appears to focus on cultivating relationships with political and religious elites, often providing humanitarian aid and educational opportunities. This approach has drawn criticism from some quarters, who accuse the Russian Church of using its resources to advance political agendas. The long-term implications of the Russian Orthodox Church's growing influence in Africa, particularly for the Ethiopian Orthodox Church, remain to be seen. Section 6. A shrinking flock, analyzing the decline in membership. Amidst these challenges, the Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church faces another concerning trend, a decline in membership. Data from religious surveys reveals a shrinking proportion of Ethiopians identifying as Orthodox Christians, dropping from 54% in 1984 to 43% in 2007. This decline, while not precipitous, raises concerns about the Church's long-term viability. Several factors contribute to this trend, including the growth of other Christian denominations, particularly evangelical Protestantism. The evangelical movement's emphasis on personal conversion, emotional worship experiences, and social activism has resonated with many Ethiopians, particularly among the younger generation. The Ethiopian Orthodox Church's traditional hierarchical structure, liturgical practices, and use of the Ge'ez language, while revered by many, can also present barriers to engagement for some, particularly those seeking a more modern and accessible expression of faith. The Church's ability to address these factors and stem the tide of declining membership will be crucial for its future. Section 7. Looking ahead, challenges and opportunities for the Ethiopian Orthodox Church. As the Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church navigates these turbulent waters, it faces a future fraught with both challenges and opportunities. The Church must confront the reality of its shrinking flock, while seeking to remain relevant to a new generation of Ethiopians. The ongoing tensions with the government, the specter of violence against Orthodox Christians, and the need to counter the appeal of other Christian denominations present formidable obstacles. The Church's ability to navigate these challenges will depend on its capacity for internal reform, its engagement with the wider Ethiopian society, and its ability to articulate a compelling vision for the future. Despite these challenges, the Ethiopian Orthodox Church possesses inherent strengths that offer hope for the future. Its deep historical roots, its rich spiritual heritage, and its strong sense of community continue to resonate with millions of Ethiopians. The Church's efforts to engage young people, revitalize its theological education, and adapt to the changing religious landscape demonstrate its commitment to remaining a vital force in Ethiopian society. Section 8. The power of faith, resilience, and hope for the future. Throughout its long history, the Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church has weathered numerous storms, from internal schisms and external invasions to periods of political upheaval and social change. The Church has demonstrated remarkable resilience, its faith deeply intertwined with the fabric of Ethiopian identity. This enduring legacy of faith provides a source of hope for the future. The challenges faced by the Church today, while significant, are not insurmountable. The Ethiopian Orthodox Church has repeatedly demonstrated its ability to adapt, reform, and renew itself in response to changing circumstances. The Church's current efforts to engage young people, counter the influence of other Christian denominations, and promote peace and reconciliation in a divided society offer glimpses of a hopeful future. The power of faith, deeply embedded in the hearts of millions of Ethiopians, remains a potent force for good, capable of inspiring positive change and fostering a more just and harmonious society. Section 9. Conclusion: An enduring legacy. The Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church stands at a crossroads, facing a confluence of challenges that will test its resilience and shape its future. The actions of the government, the rise of other Christian denominations, and internal divisions within the Church itself present formidable obstacles. Yet amidst these challenges, the Church's enduring legacy of faith, its deep roots in Ethiopian society, and its commitment to renewal offer hope for the future. The Ethiopian Orthodox Church has navigated turbulent waters before, emerging stronger and more deeply rooted in the hearts of the faithful. As the Church charts its course through the 21st century, its capacity for adaptation, its embrace of its rich spiritual heritage, and its commitment to serving the people of Ethiopia will be paramount. The future of the Ethiopian Orthodox Church remains unwritten, but its enduring legacy of faith suggests that it will continue to play a vital role in the spiritual and cultural landscape of Ethiopia for generations to come.